We get introduced to the next cast member, Mega Body or Mega Bite.
One.
Somebody said they didn't see the Mega.
It don't matter. Lots of people do.
I see the Mega.
I'm internationally known.
How do you
It
miss
doesn't
the Mega?
matter.
I'm sitting next to him. How do you
broke
miss the
ass
Mega?
can't afford me anyway.
It's the Mega pockets for me. I'm sorry.
Period.
I'm pointing back here,
Period.
down here. So
Period.
there's a couple of things that's Mega down here. Listen, I can just tell. So I just want to say, Mega Body was my show husband the whole time. The whole time I was questioning my sexuality every time. I was like, I think I'm in love with Mega Body. I think I'm in love with Mega Body.
Yeah.
I think I want Mega Body to make me pregnant.
I remember that point. There was a point of that. She did.
I definitely said it. I was really on my altar confused.
I was on my altar confused.
I was on my altar confused.
The answer is like, I thought you told me.
I thought you said you was queer. I said, I don't know.
Make it make sense.
Maybe I'm
It
not.
makes sense.
So
Hang on. So what's your little friend?
Sister is my friend.
just friend?
Because,
Say he's just a
because
friend.
you was like, we would be more like it gave very like, we should be, but we can't, but we should be, but we could be, but we
I
might
ain't
be.
do all that now.
That's what I received from it. I was like, I had no idea this whole time.
But what I want to say is,
Got what I need.
nothing that we did or nothing that I did was for. I told the truth. We have a complicated relationship. We're friends. He's like my yin to my yang. He makes sure that I do what I need to do.
That's what I said. He
First
better be
of all,
your
we
yin.
love
He's my
Sinister.
boy. Yeah.
He better be your yin. Absolutely.
I love him because I've known him for years. Like, we work together. So, I don't know him as, I didn't know him as Sinister. I know him as Teron. I hope he's not mad at us.
I'm saying who he is.
He's a Virgo too, so he
First of all,
gets it. He
that's
understands.
a fly name.
Yeah.
Teron, period.
Teron is a very fly name, and I love Sinister's energy. Like every time I saw, like he was super dope. Like y'all see him in some other scenes, but he's a really sweet dude. And
Yeah,
his
he
performance is amazing. He another one with that body, yada 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 yada.
It's a dedication to the craft.
Yeah. So he's my boy, and I appreciate him for my boy, my friend.
Boyfriend.
Oh, here y'all go.
Okay.
I appreciate you for coming on the show with me.
We appreciate you as well.
Love you.
So
Just wait on you to say
Yeah.
a part of Mega Body's intro was his show. We got to see a little bit of a performance.
through.
2 performances. The one was something added, and then the other one was actually live recorded. So
It's making me out.
Production.
What are we talking about?
So y'all got to see the performance. Y'all can be honest on how y'all felt about the performance.
I was not there for your performance. I was.
Y'all niggas be late.
I pulled a Martell. I did.
Niggas be late. Me and
I
Lala was there
feel
mad
like I
early.
pulled a double Martell because I was like,
I think you were there after.
You were there after me.
that's horrible. That's horrible.
Terrible.
It's like, it
I didn't even know you were coming.
To be honest, I thought about it. I mean, look, the gays. I don't know y'all, but I'm gonna come. After I got myself together. I'm an alcoholic, so I took a few shots, and I was like, you know what?
I guess we all alcoholics.
Cheers.
You see, mine is empty.
Mine's up here. Oh, thank you. Come
Maybe we can invite him to perform at our AA meetings.
Fuck no. Anyway, from what I saw in episode 2, I loved the performance. I've only heard great things about the performance. You looked great.
Thank you.
You sang that, lip sank down. it was amazing.
So I feel like, me and a lot of y'all, y'all see that scene. We were there first, and we really were able to sit down and really bask into the performance. I've never seen a black man come out and really, like, when you say you gave sexy sad, you really gave sexy sad. We were captivated. And we were really into it. Now, I remember catching up with you. Maybe you could share that. But I remember being like, because I think you were like, you doing a slow walk because of your foot.
Yeah. So
This goddamn.
But
that's what we were talking about the other day. Like, what's all this foot?
But it's the way that you still are committed to your craft, where you're like, look,
Get this foot together.
So my foot
I
has
didn't know
been,
this.
my toes have been swelling off and on, but it's
Is it the same foot?
It is the same foot.
We'll
You wanna go to the doctor?
We'll talk about
I
it.
am gonna go, guys. And off and on. And that night, the shoe that I had, it was really, really tight on it. And so I don't know if you guys catch it. And I did like this little spin. Well, for the people that were there, I did this little spin, and I kind of, was off balance a little bit. But I'm a professional, so I did
Come
what I
on,
did.
pick it up.
It was a good show overall. I remember somebody from the cast, Mulatto actually said that I didn't come up to the table to, where you guys were to get the money. But the lights are really bright, so you can't always see who's at the table and if they're holding up money. So I just want to say that's the real reason why I didn't come to the table. I kind of knew who you guys were, but I hadn't met anybody, so yeah, it didn't make sense for me to come up to the table and play with you guys, do my performance and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, this girl, I don't know.
I actually enjoyed it. I'm mad I missed it, to be honest.
I saw it live.
You did, right?
Yeah, I remember walking up. I walked up just as he was starting, because I wasn't told at all what kind of show it was. Like I didn't know what we were going to. So I get there and I like I said, I just saw a little brown man in shiny string, and he was performing his life down, and I was like, okay.
But I did get to see Sinister's performance, and I did tip Sinister. I tipped him.
I'm glad you said that. I want to say on camera in front of you guys, I understand that people haven't been to, we call them drag shows, that people haven't been to drag shows. You stated previously that you don't have a lot of gay friends. Mm-hmm. You had never been to one. So
no, I've been to drag shows before. I want to highlight what Martell said.
I didn't know what this was.
I don't know if people are picking up on this. It really felt like a game show.
We were invited to things.
We were invited to
exactly.
things. We didn't know who was who. I sat down and talked to Mulatto. Didn't know Mulatto was on the show. Then people was coming to the table. The table where we were at had people who were not on the show a part of it. Yeah. So people were coming up. I didn't know who was who. When I went to the thing, it was like, you're going to an event and there is a cast member performing. I actually didn't even know it was you. Right. You know what I mean? Like there was so many
what type
things
of performance
we
was,
did not know.
was.
We did not know that. So
I want to say I didn't feel a way about certain things happening, people coming late. Mm-hmm. Y'all know I don't care about that because I'm late sometimes, and I don't want anybody trying to check me when I'm late. Mm-hmm. I just, I was glad that you guys came. I was glad that you guys enjoyed it. For those of you who did enjoy it, for the people that didn't, don't come next time.
Okay.
Period.
don't come. You're not gonna be invited anyway. Anything we're doing. Shit. Stay your fucking ass at home. Fix some shows. Go ahead.
I've mentioned this in another video about Miss Mulatto. Like she's like forcing a story. She sat down with you like 2 seconds and immediately start forcing that same story. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
It was just the same one that was in the same story she put in the intro about her girlfriend and it's no friends and all this. That's exactly word by word.
You don't think I was?
This is her first coochie. I do that first smell of coochie. Something about that phrase, first smell of coochie, does something to.
What it do?
I have just so many.
Let me open my legs. Let me give you a little whip.
I've never because my thought is, I've never. If I'm somebody, I've never dated a woman before. I'm a woman and I've never been a lesbian before. And then I see this woman and it's like, okay. But then I smell her coochie. And that changes.
It might have smelled so good.
No, that's why I'm just like, what is the coochie?
I don't know.
What kind of.
But she got some good.
It had like.
Okay.
You
said somebody got some
and
good.
that must be
She got
like.
good smelling.
I still like niggas.
But
Don't play.
you're gonna be stuck. You better stop.
You think 3 times? Let me not do it for the third time. I ain't trying to be stuck.
You are hilarious. You are hilarious.
But I will say
smells
this.
great.
Thank you, bro.
I do think that it was warranted for her to tell her story to Jules because it was their first time meeting and they needed something to talk about. She was basically saying, at that point, when it happened, Jewel had not seen her intro, so she didn't know who she was. She sat down and talked with her didn't know that she was a part of the cast. So it was good for her to tell,
So she
this is who I am.
Everybody did.
Well, what happened is that there were y'all. There were main cast members, and then there were people who the production wasn't probably really sure who was going to be on the show. I was told that I was going to be the only black cis woman on the show. So I was like, oh, okay. So then I meet this other person and she's talking about, being a lesbian and da-da-da-da and talking about basically, being a queer cis woman. And I remember being like, oh, I don't even know if you think she's on the show. I thought I was the only one. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute, she's on the show. So it was like a lot of that going on. Now, I will say, Mulatto got a storyline, okay? Mulatto gonna tell you that she married. She gonna tell you she got a business. She gonna tell you about all her stuff. And we had a lot of things in common. Like she said, being a Virgo, being people who do events, like there were a lot of things that were in common. And I'm very excitable. She's very excitable. So we definitely vibed and clicked instantly. People will see that. But honestly, I vibed and clicked instantly with all of y'all because
But you guys were very welcoming to each other.
Yeah, we were
finding that out because I don't know if she knew that there was another person on the show like herself. So I don't know. Maybe she got the same information that you got. That she was.
And I also don't know if she also was told that she was going to be a potential friend of the show. Because like I said, they were like main cast members, and then they were like people who were basically auditioning while we were shooting who was going to be the friend of the show. So I don't know. But
I will say, meeting Mulatto,
because that's gonna show probably
it's gonna show soon. Whether it's I don't know when, but even meeting Mulatto, I liked Mulatto. I like Mulatto. Rico liked Mulatto and it was good to actually see her, even like in episode, I think it's episode 1, like seeing her like work and different things like that. Like I was, excited. Like, okay, I didn't see this because I hadn't met her, at the time. But actually seeing it and then our interactions,
definitely good look for her. To see her actually doing her thing, which is I want to point out one of the reasons that we all came on the show to actually highlight the things that we were doing. Not some of the stuff that you're going to see later on.
Yes, that's what we were told we were doing.
Not to spoil anything.
Right. Well, shout out to Black women doing a day.
Period. Shout out.
Yeah.
Period. So there was another interesting intro where everybody thought that Melvin and Dante were dating. This is going to lead into the conversation I'm going to be involved with next episode whenever it comes out.
Right.
For the people that were there, what made y'all think that they were in a relationship?
I can tell you exactly what made me think that. As he walked up to me, because he's going down, he's giving handshakes. We shake our hands, and I said, "This is my boyfriend Q." He says, "Oh, that's your boyfriend? Oh, okay. I ain't gonna touch him, so I don't touch bitches, man. Doing what he do.
I don't want nobody touching mine."
Yeah, cool. So then this man walks up very shortly after. The boy introduced himself. He said, "Hey, y'all, this is." And he paused for a moment like he didn't want to say his name. And they said Dante. Okay, hey, how you doing? You didn't want to touch my man. I ain't gonna touch your man.
You're being respectful.
Yeah. Honestly, this is that territorial, toxic monogamy shit and toxic shit. Because the idea of touching one's thing is going to become your thing, and it's it's really high school to me. If you're an adult, you say hi to people. Yeah. Just because you touch, you are not fired. No, you're not going to touch nobody's man. They're going to magically want you. It's not real. It's not real. So it's very toxic, but that's that. But
And Dante's attractive. Don't get me wrong, but is he somebody that people just want?
Nobody wants him. And he's handsome, but wanting someone. And the thing is, I would say about that, right? When I think about all of the shit that Dante has talked about in all his other shit that he wants to post on Instagram, making fun of my head wrap, which, as you can see,
beautiful, by the way.
Okay.
You better tread lightly before he get read to death. I'm not playing, Dante. You better tread lightly.
Because you're coming for black women. So my thing is like, you come for people, but yet in that scene, your ass was quiet. Your ass was quiet. You didn't speak up for yourself. You didn't say hi. So you got a lot of rah-rah.
He never speaks up for
himself. But where's your energy? So it's to me, it's like, it's really interesting.
Where's your energy to the men that have fucked you over on the show?
My question is,
time and time again, when y'all will see it later on.
Where's the energy to yourself? Let's just, again, the boy couldn't speak his own name.
He couldn't say, that's my thing. It's like, when it's time for you to actually use your throat,
when
it's time, that's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know why people,
right? Because you know what it is. You know what?
Baby, they call them lap dogs.
It's the lap dog. It's the lap dog. But Eugene, we know about the chakras. Now, I feel like he needs to work on his throat chakra. Because in your throat chakra, when someone is being disrespectful to you, say, hello, hi, my name is da-da-da. Throat chakra.
To keep things out of his throat, he might be able to work on it.
Well, maybe his girl.
Tread lightly. Tread
Let's go ahead
lightly.
and move. Eugene, next.
So that's the end of the second episode. We're gonna go into the next episode, which it didn't show you coming in, so hopefully it shows you coming into the same event. I'm gonna finally make my appearance. I'm gonna have an audition for a play that met Dante and Martell. And I'm gonna tell y'all now, Martell was getting on my nerves during his audition, y'all. We're gonna talk about it next week.
I love how things get.
That was the best.
Was I?
I was like, Lord, if you don't go ahead and just read this damn thing, And then Dante was really shading you, like he knew no idea who you were. Like y'all had already met, I think, the day before. He acted like he didn't know who you were, never heard of you.
I didn't know him either. Again, I just thought this boy's name was Deontay until today. I called him Deontay yesterday on his post with no views.
I thought he was being shady.
I thought that was his name.
Y'all just need to be careful because
Yeah.
be careful what you say to people because you can't say something to somebody and then control or be mad about how they react.
Absolutely. You can't.
Agreed.
I think we've been very nice.
I think we've been very nice.
I think we've been very nice.
And I will say that some of the stuff that I've seen have made me say, oh, okay, so that's how we playing? Because, to be fair, I don't really have a storyline with a lot of people on this show. So we have nothing to talk about. My name should never come out your fucking mouth. But when you start to throw shade this way or blow smoke, be specific when you're blowing smoke this way. If it's for Jules or Tevin or stuff, be real specific because otherwise I don't know who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. They are starting to be more specific.
You have to.
They need to.
They are starting to be more specific. And for me,
because otherwise we take it as a 180 hole, and then that means I got something to do with it.
well, I'm gonna tell you this right now, just my energy and my personal politics. If you have a problem with anybody on this side, you got a problem with me. That's just me speaking for me. Because at the end of the
Same.
Listen, you can have a problem
I just had to
with
edit myself.
someone in 180, and I not have a problem with you. But however, when you start doing the most and running up, then I do have a problem.
doing the most.
Nobody's gonna run up. It's this.
Ain't nobody gonna run
This is
up.
what's going on, but it's too much of this. And to be
I think
honest,
this is good for the show.
Yeah.
Because remember,
Because they know
reality, show pony. Reality, show pony. You know,
Period.
And we are actually, I don't know when the next episode is going to come out. So we might be coming back from the reunion when we do the next review. Because
Right.
we're shooting the reunion on the 10th.
Right.
I can't with y'all.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
we're gonna have the 3 episodes to potentially talk about.
Hopefully. But I say that because we might come back to the next one and attitudes might be different. Or
Attitudes may be totally different.
Yeah. So like, share, subscribe, follow everybody here on social media, and mind your business.
Can I also say one thing? For people that don't fuck with us, they show me on our social media live.
Hello, I got
From secret
screenshots.
pages.
Screenshots.
From secret
It's the
pages.
secret pages for
Because
me.
I don't go to nobody motherfucking page.
No one.
Follow, unfollow, don't follow. If you don't like what I'm selling, bitch, stay off my page.
Yeah. And I still have a couple of people on my page that I still follow. They still follow me. The people that have, blocked me or I guess unfollowed me, I see the pages, baby. You can't look at somebody's page from another page of yours and you're all over the page. You're looking.
We see you.
So
Maybe you
Thank
shouldn't.
you.
Maybe you shouldn't
And I-
view from your business page.
And I ain't looking, so just stay off my page. I ain't looking. I
But
don't give a fuck.
most importantly, last thing, I'm sorry. We want to thank all of the people who have been leaving reviews and all those people who leave comments and everything. We thank y'all so much. We appreciate the support. Even if you don't like us,
Even if you don't like
you
us.
leave your little nasty comments. I know you're still watching. I know you enjoy me.
You're
But
doing your
nonetheless,
job.
thank you so much. We appreciate it. Continue to tune in.
Thank the
Continue to
haters,
leave
too.
reviews. All y'all. We thank the other ones who don't like us. But again, they keep watching.
And I'm so
Tune
glad
in.
that I was
I
able-
don't thank the haters.
I
I
was-
never thank the
I know.
haters.
They just was being great.
I honestly don't.
I don't thank the haters. I just want to name that. I don't.
They keep me being great.
I like candles for them. I got reversible candles.
If you buy my album to talk about it, then bitch, keep
I'm not
buying
gonna
it.
thank you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
keep
thank
buying
you.
it. I'm thanking
I
you.
only express gratitude when gratitude is
If
due.
you're going on my page, looking at my videos and my posts, and
Thank you.
forwarding them and talking shit, bitch, you bringing fans to my page. Notice I don't mention nobody that I don't fuck with ever. You won't get no life on this page.
And I also am so glad that you guys are doing this with me, have done the other 2 videos with me, and I'm glad that we're all able to inspire other people to create friendships 4 months after we're done filming, to start doing reviews, to start doing, start actually hanging out, to rally against, the 180. I'm so glad we were able to inspire you guys, and I wish you well. Hopefully you'll start really looking out for the people that you're befriending, sending them to get help where they need help, looking out for them. I'm so glad we're able to inspire you.
I do want to say thank you, Eugene, as well, for this fantastic production. It's always a good time. I say that every time. Every time we link up, it's always a good time.
Yeah.
It's always positive energy. It's always love. I genuinely love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Eugene, thank you for all of your hard work.
Thank you.
Thanks.
This is a wig in case y'all got some shit to say. I don't care. I just want folks to know.
And it's
Hold
fun.
on. This is
It's
another
cute.
thing. This is another thing. I like how we just put it out there. Because we don't give a fuck.
And here's the thing. Same thing for me. I said I was a witch. They call me a gremlin. And if you're going to call me a witch, what I would like for you to do is I want for you to research black witches.
Black witches.
Don't call me Sabrina because she's white. Don't do the hocus pocus because they're white. Charm, they white. Call me a black witch because I call myself that. I'm a baddie with a wig, and I'm a baddie with a hair wrap, and I'm a baddie with braids. And thank you to all the black people who have been loving and basking in Jewel, the gem, baby.
Black.
And we out.
We out. Hold on, we gotta do a 1, 2, 3, 180.
Oh, yeah.